And we're back. Well, listen, relationship breakups are extremely hard to deal with, and many people feel like it's impossible to move on without the proper closure. Well, Closurely is an app. It's actually helping you to receive those answers from your former partners. Now, if it sounds a little weird, we're going to put it all in perspective for you right now. Here to tell us more about it is the creator of the Closurely app, Arthur K. Walker, and relationship expert and author of Diving in Stilettos First, Shauntay L. Dunbar. Good to have you.
Yeah, thanks for
Thanks
having
for
us.
having us.
Good. So when I got this, I was like, okay, we're talking about this. So you got an app that actually helps people to get closure. How did this come about?
So it all started because I'm the type of person that always likes to ask why. And my family knows that I'm big on always asking questions. So I figured let me put it to use and try to find a way to, help others. I wound up one day in the car listening to a radio show, and I realized people were calling in to, complain about, somebody's not answering me, I've been blocked, I've been ghosted. And I said to myself, you know what? A lot of us may want those answers, but I don't want to go on radio, and I don't want to go on TV to find out those answers. So I said, you know what? I was like, let me create this app. I got to work, quit my job, started working with a team. We built it up, and then I contacted Shauntay. I said, Shauntay, I have this app. Would you like to join me? And in the beginning, she was like,
What?
really
Right.
don't believe in the Closurely thing, right? So then I said, okay. I started, I contacted a podcaster. And through the podcast, she mentioned, it's the app that'll help you with your breakup. Sure enough, we had people sign up to the app.
Sure did.
Then I connected them with Shauntay. As soon as we seen all of the crazy stuff and the questions, I'm
Right.
like, Shauntay, I can't handle it.
You answer it, right. And she's got the
I
answers.
pulled them back off the ledge.
Right.
It's okay. You're
Right.
gonna be all right.
But talk about this thing about closure, because, you're a relationship expert. Talk
Yeah.
about this closure. How big is it for people to have it?
It's huge, but the thing is realizing that closure is something that you have to do internally. You can't depend on someone else for your closure. And a lot of people don't understand that in the beginning, so they're waiting for someone else to answer so they can say, well, if I find out why this person did that, then I'll know and I can move on.
Right.
When you've had the power all along, Dorothy, click your heels, you'll be all right.
Right.
Yeah.
Close yourself is what you're saying.
Close yourself.
Right.
Yeah.
And so the people that you're having these conversations with, obviously they're coming, they want to find out, they want to know what's going on. So after a person comes okay, I got this breakup, I want to know what happened. What do I do now?
So simply, you just download the app on Google Play. It's exclusively on Google Play. But for anybody who has an iPhone, they can simply type or text closure to 555-888. And then we allow them to simply ask the questions that they want to ask their ex.
Right.
They could also, first they have to tell us who their ex is, right? That's how we're able to contact them. Then they ask their questions. Then it comes into the app, and then instantly we get the answers, and then I deliver it to Shauntay, and then that's how Shauntay knows exactly what's happening. So it allows her to create better tools, tips, and strategies to help.
So you
these
actually
people.
contact the ex.
Yeah.
And so what's that like? Because leave me alone, right?
I mean, some, they may not respond at all. And then the person has to understand that that's when you have to find closure within yourself if this person's not answering. And then sometimes they do give an answer that maybe they didn't really want to hear.
Exactly.
Right.
Some of them are really crazy.
Yeah. And then
Yeah.
some of that is also, it could be self-awareness, accountability, or, just saying you know what, this person wasn't for me, and that's okay. And I can move on with someone who's better suited for me.
Repeat customers?
Not just yet. Not just yet. We're still
That's a
trying
whole
to.
other show.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, we're still trying to get them to that step to where they
Yeah.
can gain that confidence again, so they can go back out and get back into the dating life.
Right.
Because also what we noticed is when a lot of people have these issues inside, it harbors and festers, and then it affects all their relationships shortly after.
Right. So what does a lack of closure do for an individual?
Having a lack of closure can actually stunt your healing. You're in this space where you're like, I don't know what to do. I do everything wrong. You're blaming yourself. And sometimes it's not you. Sometimes it really is them. I think we had someone who they reached out and the person responded and saying that they were alcoholic or
Yes,
something like
and
that. That
abused
was
the family. Yeah.
truth hurts.
Right.
But he's seeking this closure. Why did she leave? And it's dude,
Right.
Yeah. You would think that he knows, that he was doing some of those things,
but some people are unaware. So it takes an app like that to kind of put it in perspective.
Right.
And like I mentioned, the good thing about the app is that nobody needs to know. And a lot of times everybody don't want everybody to know their business. So it's perfect because you could do it. And, you know, we have the information, we get you the help, you know. So,
Yeah. And so this is taking off. I mean, you know, there's also some things going on. I mean, as far as like possibly like what, TV?
Yes. So thanks to Shauntay, she encouraged me to go to a speed networking event.
Yeah.
And through that, we were able to win. They paid for our business licensing. And then also there was a writer there. He writes TV scripts. So he wrote a script and we submitted it on the Writers Guild. And we're waiting for the TLC network, Viacom, and Oprah Winfrey's own network. We're waiting for them to get back to us. So currently it's under consideration with TLC. So we're just hoping we could turn this into a
What would that be like having like a show about closure?
Fun.
Fun, right.
Yeah, because it'll help people heal. It'll help them get the answers that they want. And then it may encourage other people to say, like, you know what, maybe I'll try reaching out to an ex and see how I could be better.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Interesting stuff. Well, definitely, Arthur, Shauntay, thank you so much. I'm going to get people connected to the Closure app. We got to bring you on the other show. You talk a little bit longer about this. This we do a whole show. Yeah, man. Oh, God. Listen, now, if you want more information yourself on Closure Lee, what you do, visit their Instagram at Closure Lee. And if you want to check out Shauntay, visit her website at divinginstilettosfirst.com, or you can email her at divinginstilettosfirst@gmail.com. We are taking a quick break, but when we return, we're going to sit down with the executive director of the Classical Charter. We'll introduce you in a few minutes.